Yeah, I want to thank you for the opportunity. You want to know what we're doing in Orlu to restore peace and order. Just Saturday, we had assemblage of progressive minds. We try to explain what is happening in Orlu. And we came up with a campaign organization, or we call Save Orlu Mandate Organization, with the primary aim of restoring peace, restoring economic activities, and ensure there is youth empowerment, employment for our people. Okay, and like you know, for some time now, our place has been ravaged by frightening insecurity. And what is unfortunate is that most people tend to shy away from saying the truth for reasons best known to them. I have a history. One of the things I haven't done in my life is to see the wrong and call it right. We are going to say truth to power. We can't keep quiet while our people are dying, while economic activities are being grounded. You are aware, this where you currently interview me, the headquarters of Nigeria Watchdog newspaper. We have a branch in Orlu. For the past 1 year, 6 months, that office hasn't been opened. We had 3 people who were operating from that office. Today they have lost their job. And the same thing applicable to other people who own 1 or 2 businesses in Orlu. We don't have to keep quiet. So we are in this race to restore peace. When I say restore peace, I want people to go back to my history and ask, who is Precious Nwadike? I'm very courageous. Apart from being courageous, we know the issues. I will know how best to address the issues. I've always thought diplomacy is key. Okay, diplomacy is key. That's what everybody knows. And in approaching the situation in our law, we mustn't encourage politicization of the situation. People die every day. For a life lost in our law is worth everything we can ever talk about. So the earlier we prevent it, the earlier we root the cause, the better for us. If all of us keep quiet and everybody in our law dies, it is not the best for us. So we're in this project, and it is called Save Orlu Mandate Organization. Nobody can do it. When it became very necessary that we spoke against bad governance in the state, you are aware, we came out all out, and against even my safety. Okay? So the issue in our law is something we can. If it's government that is doing the wrong thing, we'll tell government you have done the wrong thing. Okay? We mustn't sit on the fence. The man who sits on the fence is, to me, part of the conspirators, you know, destroying the system in our place. Our law is known as a very peace-loving area. But unfortunately, in recent time, things have gone bizarre. And we can't keep quiet. That is why we're in this race. And by God's grace, if we are given the ticket to run for election, you are aware I contested for Senate in 2019. So what should be of concern to you is that, why would somebody who contested for Senate in 2019 with Rocha Sukrocha, John Onyeriri, Ostis Nassau, now come back to say he's contesting for House of Assembly? The emergency is the reason why I am in this race. And I've looked at everybody in the race. It's not a place where you sit down. It's not a tea party. It's a place where you come down to know what are the remote causes of what is affecting our people. Until we ascertain that, we're not telling ourselves the truth. So my descending to run for House of Assembly, the primary purpose of ensuring there is peace and order in our place, and make Orlu become a beehive of economic activities as it used to be before. Don't forget, I served Orlu's Youth Assembly for 6 years. Okay? And for 6 years, I took time to illustrate the challenges we have. There was a time when banks were closing by 2 p.m. And imagine an economic hub like Orlu, where banks were closing by 2 p.m. You know the effect. But we raised the alarm, we raised concerns, but people didn't know the effect of banks closing by 2 p.m. Okay? Maybe because they didn't have business in Orlu. But for people like us who believe that charity begins at home, who believe that we must do something to help our people economically, educationally, any way we can help our people. Okay? That is why we are here. It's a mission to restore peace in Orlu. It's a mission to restore security in Orlu. It's a mission to bring about that cohesion that Orlu people we are known for. This time around, we are not going to allow politics to divide us. We are not going to allow religion divide us. What politicians have done is to weaponize poverty. Election is around the corner. They want to start sharing money to the detriment of our people. They want to start sharing money and making them forget that for the past 4 years, they haven't had it good. So this time around, they are at the verge of sharing the same money. So what we tell our people is this: take the money and vote your conscience. And while you vote, please do never, for any reason, vote for any man who has kept quiet in the face of this disorderliness in our local government, this disorderliness in our zone. Because I see certain level of conspiracy against our people. And this conspiracy must be exposed. If you are an elected leader in Orlu and you haven't been bold enough to condemn what is happening in Orlu, to proffer solution, to ask relevant questions, you don't want being in that position. This is time of reckoning. Posterity will judge us because we have not done what we are supposed to do. We are talking about insecurity as if we are unaware the major cause of insecurity. I have said this severally. As long as there is unemployment, insecurity will persist. So what have our elected leaders done to address the issue of unemployment? Until we begin to think the way of industrialization, until we begin to think the way of energizing the economy, now we will keep running around the cycle. That is it. That is it. So let me not bore you, because if I start telling you or reeling out what we intend to do, the project is about restoring peace in Orlu. If there's any other thing anybody says, I've not come to tell you I want to build skyscrapers. I have not come to tell you I'm going to share motivation. The problem we have in Orlu is one. The problem that nobody sleeps again in Orlu with his eyes closed. That is the primary purpose for which I'm coming. And I'm coming because I understand the issues. I'm coming because I know the challenges can be addressed. Thank you very much.